Hey friends, it's Emily from burlapkitchen.com, and today we're going to make a really cute farmhouse style bunny using one of the shiplap boards from Dollar Tree. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and paint it using the vintage white, and this is just an acrylic paint. You could use acrylic or chalk paints, both will work fine for this project. Once we give it 2 coats of paint and everything's dried, we're going to come in with a sanding block and we're going to sand it really nice. You can get those little sanding blocks on Amazon, Lowe's, I think Walmart even sells them. So then I'm going to come in and I'm going to cut out a carrot shape on a piece of cardboard, and then I'm going to add some corrugated cardboard over top of that. Then I'm going to go ahead and trim that up so it looks like my carrot. And then I'm going to use some toasted terracotta here and paint the carrot with that. Once it's dry, I'm going to come in with some Dixie Belle antique wax just to give it a little bit of a rustic look. And then we're going to come in with some black paint and we're going to paint these 2 hearts and a half bead. The 2 hearts came from Hobby Lobby. They come in a pack. There was a bunch in a pack. I want to say like 20 or something like that. And then the half beads, you can find those on Amazon. Once I'm done painting them, I'm going to go ahead and scuff everything up with my sanding block. And then we're going to add some paws to the bunny feet using some white paint in the back of a paintbrush. Next, we're going to use some batting. You can get this at Hobby Lobby in the fabric section. And we're going to go ahead and cut out 2 bunny ears. If you fold them in half, then you only have to cut once and each ear is the exact same size. So we're going to do the same thing here with this gingham material that was also bought at Hobby Lobby. Then we're going to go ahead and glue them to the center of our bunny ear. Make sure you get the sides good. Next, you're going to go ahead and pinch the bottom of the ear and then just kind of glue it where the folds meet. And that will form your bunny ear. Then we're going to glue it in place. And now we're going to start on our bow. I have this really cool bow maker. I highly recommend getting one of these. You can get them at Hobby Lobby. And then we're going to stack up some burlap, some raffia that I crumbled up in my hand, some greenery, and then some fabric strips that I thought would look good with this project. And that last piece is a coffee dyed flour sack. So then we're going to go ahead and tie everything in place and trim it up. Once you tie it in place, you're definitely going to have to play around with your bow, trim it up, fluff it up a little bit just to get it to look nice. And then I do take a little piece of wire or something and fray the edges. Next, we're going to go ahead and glue it to the top of the bunny's ear. And now we're going to start to lay things in place. I like to lay the nose down before I add the eyes so I know where they go. And then I took some wire and twisted it around. And we're going to add some cheeks here quick before we add the wire for the whiskers. So we're going to glue those down and then we're going to add the nose and trim them up. Next, we're going to take a Sharpie and add a little mouth to our bunny. Glue our little feet in place. I'm going to add some greenery here to the top of the carrot along with a little raffia bow, glue that in place. And lastly, we're going to add this little tag. I'm just going to write hop, glue it in place with a bow or with a bell, a rusty bell. Now this is the quick version. I do have a longer live tutorial. I will link that below in the comments.